Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Borderlands 3 video. My name's Jake, and today I'm going to be going over a brand new patch note list that Borderlands came out with. So just a heads up, this is not an actual update, so you're not, when you go and log into the game, you're not going to have to do an update. It's just a hotfix, so whenever you sign in to Borderlands 3, it's going to automatically be applied as long as you're connected to the internet. So we're going to dive right into this, guys. First things off, we got a few bug fixes. Yellow paint has been added to Ambermire to mark a more obvious path to complete the Sabotage Crew challenge. That's cool. They fixed up a new U station in Meridian Metroplex to have a larger activation range. New U station from a Titan's Gate to have a larger activation range. The first Guardian a player runs into during the Beneath the Meridian mission is no longer over-leveled. I didn't ever know that was a thing, but okay. And the Iridian chest by the grotto in Jacob's estate is no longer visible. So now we're going to get into the balance updates. These are some of the big things that a lot of you guys are going to want to take note of. Iridian crystals in Voracious Canopy grow less frequently. And now one of the biggest things about this little hotfix, they scaled down the amount of loot drops in Mayhem mode. So when you log in, I logged in today and I went on Mayhem mode, and it still shows the regular like loot drop increases for the Mayhem modes. Mayhem 1 is 100% increase, Mayhem 2 is 300, and Mayhem 3 is 500%, which to me 500% is unreal. But I didn't get to play too much today, but I've saw some people on Twitter. Gehsture has been talking about how it seems like Mayhem 2 is dropping more loot than Mayhem 3 now. So I'm not sure if they got some more bugs that they got to work out with it. I do personally think that them scaling down the loot drops is a good change, because it seems like legendaries are dropping way too easy. I mean, in Borderlands 2, you wouldn't get as many world drops as you're getting now, you know? Like, and then when you kill a boss, almost every time you kill a boss, they drop a legendary. It's kind of absurd. Like, mine and Zach's first playthrough, we got so many legendary drops from bosses just playing through the first campaign. It was kind of absurd. So I think that's good that they turned it down. It'll hopefully increase the longevity of the game. You know, if everyone gets all these legendaries right at the first 2 weeks of the game, they're going to be like, okay, well, what do I need to grind for now? They also decreased the sticky damage of the Torg shotgun. Reduce E-Tech shotgun elemental damage from flesh off your bones to a lot. The Chupacabra dropped too much of his hard-earned loot, so I guess they adjust the amount of loot that he drops. This one is also really big, because this is the biggest thing that's been going around online, is the LOOT-TINK farm at the mansions. You know, every time you went to that area, there was a guaranteed loot-tink there, and they saw on Mayhem 3, he dropped 2 to 3 legendaries most of the time. So they actually adjusted the spawn rate of the loot-tinks in the mansion area, and the only thing that they say specific about it is that they're special again. So I'm assuming that they dramatically decreased the spawn rate for them to note that they're special again. But even then, it was such a quick farm, because you spawn right there. It's probably still a good farm that you can go run. You just may not run into a loot-tink every time. And last but not least, they removed the pain sounds for Troy in his boss fight. I'd have to go back and watch my recording of me fighting Troy to see what they're talking about. I don't really recognize off the top of my head, but apparently that was the thing. So that is the hot fix for you guys. That's all the patch notes from it. Like I said, it's just a hot fix, so it's a really small incremental update. It's just something to kind of get a few things fixed while they're working on a bigger update, to fix all the performance issues, all the network issues, all that stuff that they got going on. So what do you guys think of the patch notes? Post in the comments below. Do you think it's good that they decrease the amount of legendaries you get? Do you think it's not good? What do you think about the LOOT-TINK farm? I personally think they're all good updates, because if people farm this stuff way too much and the loot drops are insane, they're going to get tired of the game within a week or two. I think it's a thumbs up on Gearbox's side. Now, like I said, I don't know what all they got going on with Mayhem 2 dropping more than Mayhem 3 potentially now, but it could just be another bug that they got to work on fixing. I didn't get to play too much today, unfortunately. So this weekend, I'm going to do some testing and see what I can figure out. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I'm posting a ton of Borderlands content, and it would be awesome if I could take you guys on the journey with me. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Peace.